Hello, I'm Colson, and today I will be going over the relationship between eigenvalues and matrices and how that applies to the real world. Complex systems such as those in our electronics or how we predict the weather aren't as complex as you might think. Eigenvalues allow us to extract data and predict patterns for the future. First, what is a matrix? A matrix is an array of data organized by rows and columns. But for eigenvalues to exist, it must be a square matrix, so today we will be using 2 by 2 matrix A, 4, 1, 2, 3. So now what is an eigenvalue? An eigenvalue comes from the expression AV equals lambda V, where lambda is the eigenvalue. So let's solve for it. Moving lambda V over, factoring out V and canceling it, we get A minus lambda. But we must insert identity matrix I in order to make sure lambda is the same dimensions as A and can be subtracted. We then take the determinant to make sure that there are no trivial solutions of V. This leads us to 4 minus lambda times 3 minus lambda minus 2 times 1. This is a pretty basic quadratic equation and factors out to roots 5 and 2, which are our eigenvalues. Now let's apply this matrix to a real-world example, modeling two species populations. First, we have the equation x prime equals 4x plus y, and the equation y prime equals 2x plus 3y from our data set. Now we can see both of these populations, depending on the population of the other, are going to benefit. This models a symbiotic relationship. That is just pulled from our matrix though, and looking at our eigenvalues, we get even more data. The eigenvalue of 5 represents a dominant mode of growth represented by e to the 5t, which is a pretty steep growth. Whereas the eigenvalue of 2 represents a non-dominant mode of growth, which is represented by e to the 2t. While the matrix showed that both of these populations are going to grow, this shows how fast they're going to grow. Here are the two sources that I used for the images as well as OpenAI, which I used to help format some of the math. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something new.